Okay, here we are on the last day of January 2005. The river is way up, practically into the town here at Clallam Bay, and it is going out into the Clallam Bay itself on a spit. As you can see, we're looking at water that, well, right under here the water has run over from the waves, and any of these smooth places here where the waves have run down to the river. So as I walk along here, and as you can see, the water is kind of still coming up. It's a December high tide. We're hoping I can keep walking here without either getting cut off. Well, I don't think so, though. It's still pretty wide. Or going arse over tea kettle here if a wave catches me around the knees. It's not as, chancy as it looks. It's pretty firm. And you see the seagulls. We just had some oyster catchers here, but they've left. The story of Oyster Catcher is that he was a man who had a long red nose and was always yelling at people and telling them off. So finally he yelled at Raven, and that's not ever a good idea. And Raven turned him into a little man with black feathers and a long red beak, and who's always telling you off wherever you go. So, yeah, we're continuing up to where we see the river right in front of us. It normally goes out a little farther down, but the tide is very high today, and the water is very high in the river. The river used to flow through the middle of town before people decided to re-engineer, hello, New Orleans, can we say the kind of ideas the Army Corps of Engineers gets. Let's redo the river and think we can beat Mother Nature when we get tired. As you can see, she beat us on the bridge, and she's beating us on this long spit of land. This river used to come out right downtown, but now it goes all the way around town, and they're always having to deal with this spit of land. And they have to open it up every year to let the salmon out, or in, which is kind of dumb. We may end up with a kind of semi-kokanee version of salmon. Winter silvers, I think it is, run into here now. Nature adjusting as usual. Pretty deep. Hi, they keep saying they're going to do something about that bridge. But in the meantime, we've kind of got this beach all to ourselves, because there is no way for anybody to get from the park. See the trees? They used to be in the park to where we live. You have to walk all the way back up the spit. And Dan is there. I think he's not going to come up here. Watch his wife be washed away as the water starts to come in closer and closer to the river.